time. And I, for a minute, forgot my words. Now the storm has passed, and like a phoenix, born to rise. I won't stay in these chains no more, no more. Flying free, now I believe anything is possible. I'm going to shine. Hi, I'm Neocleous. I've lived in London my whole life. I was born originally in East London, in Walthamstow, but Palmer's Green is pretty much all I've known. My family moved here when I was probably about 2. So I've grown up in Palmer's Green, went to school at Winchmore, which is not too far from here. Yeah, so I'm a pretty local girl. I'm a performer. I'm very much into music. I'm a singer-songwriter. I also I'm an actress, and as well as that, I work at London Greek Radio. My family is from Cyprus. I'm Cypriot, so that's a huge part of my identity, who I am, and it's really important to me. My roots are really important to me. So I present a couple of shows on London Greek Radio a couple of times a week, playing all the very latest modern Greek music. One is called Scandalous, and it's on Tuesdays, 8 until 10 p.m. And I also do a show that's called Ligom Πριν το μεσημέρι, which is translated as a little before noon, and that's on Fridays, 10 a.m. till noon. So during school, I was in a couple of bands. I sung in the school choir, and I realised that how much I really enjoyed singing and writing my own music. So I was kind of torn between music and drama. I applied to quite a few unis, one of which was music, the rest were acting. And in the end, I went on to study at Westminster University, and I did a BA in commercial music. And that was a really great experience in just putting myself out there and finding my identity as a performer and my music style and how I wanted to write the kind of songs I wanted to write. So that was a real kind of push in following this as my career. In terms of my acting, I decided too that I really wanted to do my professional training as well. So I studied part-time at City Lit. I did the advanced diploma there, and I also found some great mentors, Diane and Laurie Hall, who specialise in the Strasbourg method. And I worked with them here while they were over here in London. I also went to LA and worked with them. And just so inspiring in terms of the way they work and really incorporating yourself in every role. And since then, I've done a couple of short films. I've got one coming up called The Promised Goblin, which is going to be a lot of fun. It has kind of a Christmas twist to it. And I've done quite a bit of theatre, which is probably my favourite thing to do in terms of acting. Fun, just really getting into the local scene. I was lucky to meet Ruth and Dave from the Blue Patch, who have just been great mentors in introducing me to the local scene and other musicians and to people who are putting on events. And I've done lots of local events at coffee bars. I played the Broomfield Festival this year, which is really great fun. I'm a huge blues fan. It's one of my biggest influences growing up in terms of music style. And I also sang at the Palmer's Green Festival this year, which again was a lot of fun. A lot of them have been quite new writing, so really exciting to be involved in that. I was in a play called The Cut at Theatro Technis a few years back, and also I had a great part in The Arranged Marriage, which played at the Dugdale Centre. So it's really lovely to be involved in these things that are part of the community, and that's really important to me to be part of that. Lucky enough to work on quite a lot of collaborations in terms of recording. I worked with Crocodile Music on a couple of the soundtracks for the Rick Stein cookery show, and I got to do some writing. I wrote the songs and worked with the producers there to do those songs. One of which was called The Embrace, and the other was the Byzantium themes. That was a lot of fun. And since then, this year was a real turning point, because I felt like I really wanted to focus on my own material and maybe put together my own EP. So that's what I've been doing this year. I've been doing lots of writing. I've been working with various producers to finally get my songs recorded, professionally recorded, and I'm hoping next year to independently release them. inspiration, I think it's always my personal experiences is my first port of call. Whether that's the good or the bad, I find it really therapeutic to kind of get that onto the page and express it. And part of the reason why I do what I do is that I hope that it will connect to people who are listening to it, and hopefully they can relate to it as well, because that's what music has been for me. Growing up, it was always amazing to find a song that really spoke to me, and like, oh, I've been there, someone feels the same way. So that's really what inspires me. And in terms of music that I've listened to growing up, I kind of listened to everything really. Music was always in the house. I looked to a lot of old school soul, so Stevie Wonder, Aretha, those kind of blues classics, Etta James. But also, growing up, my older sister, all the 80s kind of stuff as well, so that kind of fun and sort of colourful music as well. So I hope to inject all those kind of influences in my own music, and ultimately just make music that is really authentic and that I'm proud of.
Wanna tell me I'm pretty good at reading between the lines. I kinda get the feeling that you're hiding something detrimental to both our lives. That's why I really need to know which way this love thing's gonna go. So quit stalling, 'cause you're moving far too slow. And I'm the impatient kind, sick of driving. Gotta know the road in this one-man show. This one-man show. Hey, now did you ever think to tell me we'd be living in a silent movie with only mine, trying to figure out your intentions? Is this forever or a waste of time? That's why I really need to know which way this love thing's gonna go. Quit stalling, 'cause you're moving far too slow. And I'm the impatient kind, sick of driving. Gotta know the road in this one-man show. This one-man show. Show me a little consideration. I know you like the starring role, but time's up for procrastinating, and I'm fed up but just a cameo. Hide and seek was made for kids, and darling, you're just too old for this. So insecure. Either way, you've got to let me know. Which way does something go?